Coming up next, this highly anticipated matchup for the UFC middleweight division title. All right, so here he is, the soldier of God, Olympic silver medalist, Yoel Romero. It's amazing to think he hasn't had a UFC belt around his waist. Most people think, or I should say, some people think he did enough to beat Robert Whittaker back in the day, but this is still one of the best middleweights on planet.
He's one of the most naturally talented guys that I've ever met. From the moment I met him back in the wrestling days, way back around 2001, you understood that you were looking at something special in Yoel Romero. And although he started his career very late, I knew that he would get to this point. Now that he has developed that quick knockout ability, couple that with his wrestling, and you have one of the perennial middleweight top contenders.
Hard to find a lot of glaring weaknesses when you study the film on Yoel Romero. Some might knock the cardio, but seems to get his breathers in there in a 25-minute fight. And you've heard past opponents like Luke Rockhold, Robert Whittaker talk about literally kicking a man of steel.
He's stoned.
Yoel Romero, folks, here he is. All right, well, I'm excited for this one. This is a kickboxer of the highest order. He has so many different kicks and punches in his arsenal and figures to try to keep this on the feet here tonight.
The beautiful thing that he does is he throws that front push kick to create distance when a guy starts to get too close and wants to wrestle with him. He throws it, and the moment you're back at his range, he starts to blast high kicks. He doesn't always intend on landing him, but he beats up your arm with high kick after high kick after high kick. And as you get desperate, you start to run into knees, and he does not need much space to land a knockout punch. This guy is one of the best strikers we've ever seen in the UFC.
And if you don't find the striking range early against this guy, you could be in real trouble. And now our tale of the tape for this middleweight championship fight.
You ready? Are you ready?
All right, so here we go with round one of this UFC middleweight championship fight. The consensus #1 and
That one was thrown to end the fight. Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this?
All right, so a nice shot there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any...
Oh! He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. We'll finish this fight.
Some real power shots here.
Oh, beautiful level change.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start. Now the guy's got armbar. He's attacking it on it. Gotta be careful, armbar.
Oh, we're getting a finish here. Wow. All right, full guard now, DC.
And for the guy on top, he needs to build posture or...
Hip tosses him down. Now we'll see if he can advance position.
I mean, right into side control.
All right, well, he's got him softened up here. Oh, he's back up again. You gotta like that. That knee might have landed there. Pretty good series of knees by him there, DC. He told us on Thursday he felt like they would be there. They have been there.
They have been there, and he is driving them into his opponent's body. It's hard to watch.
That knee might have landed there. Oh, beautiful takedown by him there as he lands another one. He's keeping the stat guys busy tonight.
I mean, over and over, takedown attempt after takedown attempt, and the cardio. The cardio to wrestle that much is so impressive because his opponent is getting back to his feet, but he's got this ability to continue to chase takedowns.
Oh, wow, that happened quickly as the fighter reverses position there on... Oh, now trying to isolate an arm, DC.
He needs to move his hips back to cover. He cannot allow him on that angle. He's attacking armbar now.
Continuing to try to manipulate the head here.
Oh, man, that was slick.
Oh, looks like he's transitioned to an armbar.
You cannot stay in the guard of these great jiu-jitsu guys.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this.
Are you ready? You ready? Fight!
He blocks the shot.
Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
Over the top. This fight's going to be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attacks. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high. Whoa. And now he's got him hurt very badly.
The Olympic silver medalist Romero gets up again here, but he looks hurt. All right, so he's landed some good shots tonight, but this is not a combo meal, right? No three-piece, no soda. It's one.
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Now he's on top of him looking for the finish.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Oh, now trying to isolate an arm, DC.
He needs to move his hips back to cover. He cannot allow him on that angle. He's going to attack armbar here.
He might get a finish here. And this might just be a matter of time. Not tapping out tonight. All right, full guard. Oh, he's got a lot of different arm bars he can go to, attacking here.
An attacking armbar.
You got to recognize that when a guy starts to put his feet on your hips, you got to move him off, and you got to cover. You can't be off to an angle.
The sheer will is really remarkable to watch. All right, full guard here, DC. We'll see how soon he tries to pass.
Well, he needs to be passing immediately. In the full guard is where you are in most danger. And he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press it. He's got to go take that finish down.
Oh, he got hurt bad.
Oh, looks like he's transitioned to an armbar.
You cannot stay in the guard of these great jiu-jitsu guys. Attacking armbar.
Continuing to try to manipulate the head here. And this might just be a matter of time. Somehow stays in the fight. All right, side control now, DC. When you get side control in a fight, what are you looking at?
When I get to the side control in the fight, and I believe this young man should do the same thing, it's secure first. Grab everything in tight. Make sure your elbows are in. Make sure you've got something locked in so your opponent doesn't just squirm away.
Great, nice way to finish. That's what I'm talking about. Listen, he's still hurt.
Are you ready? You ready?
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Whoa!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Well, he gets up again here, but he looks hurt. Now goes in and secures the takedown. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Oh! And just like that, the fight is over.
Unbelievable.
Just the way he drew it up as he gets the knockout victory here tonight, it's hard to land a strike more flush than he did right there, and I'm not even sure the opponent saw it coming, so he'll see the replay, and probably shake his head, but ultimately this is a huge result and a huge win for that fighter here tonight. All right, let's re-rack the highlight now, DC, and he's certainly going to enjoy watching this one back. The head kick was there early, it was there often, and ultimately ended the night for his opponent.
He found a weakness in his opponent's game. The left kick, over and over, he was able to land it. And he was landing the strikes too with his hands, but ultimately it was the kick that was hidden behind the punch that finished the fight for him.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Leving has called a stop to this contest at 50 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout.